Hello there, welcome to TechRadar Talks. I'm James Peckham, phones and tablets writer on TechRadar, and I'm here with John McCann, phones and tablets deputy editor on TechRadar, and we're here today to talk about the Huawei P8.
We are.
So you went to the event last night, what do you think?
It's not bad at all. Huawei has actually made a phone which is desirable, a fully unibody aluminium case, which is actually quite nice. It looks and feels like a premium smartphone, and it actually has the specs which puts it in line with some of the flagships on the market as well. You know, it's up there with the Sony Xperia Z3, the LG G3, the One M9, Samsung's Galaxy S6. Yes, it's not as good in some areas. The screen is only Full HD, but at 5.2 inches, it's a decent size, and HTC's latest phone has the same resolution, and Sony's Xperia Z3 has the same resolution. It's only the LG and the Samsung which are currently sporting the QHD displays, and they don't add a huge amount.
Yeah, and that could save on battery life. It's going to save on battery life.
Indeed, yeah. Huawei are making quite a big thing about the battery inside the P8. Of course, it's not removable to get that 6.4 millimeter thin body. It's super thin, maybe too thin, some may say. You know, they could have made it a little thicker and a slightly bigger battery, but Huawei claims it's found the perfect balance between design and functionality and the tech that it's stuffed inside. And it's saying that normal usage, you should get about a day and a half from a single charge, whereas power users are still looking at a full day, which would be very good if the claims are correct. Obviously, we'll have to wait for the full review to see if that does bear true, but it is promising.
Is there any standout features that are completely new or anything that you find?
It's done a lot of work with the camera. The 13 megapixel sensor on the back of the phone has had a boosted low light mode, so you should be able to take better pictures. It's claiming that it's a better camera overall than the iPhone 6 Plus with an enhanced OIS system, optical image stabilization, which reduces camera shake, makes your video smoother, and again, helps in low light conditions. There's a few new modes as well, some of them quite gimmicky. There's tail light, which lets you do the sort of long exposure shots that you see of night scenes, like car tail lights down a road and stuff like that. And the examples they showed were very nice. If you can actually recreate those easily, is another test. But yeah, so the camera is a very interesting feature. It's also invented something called knuckle touch, which is basically it can tell the difference between your finger and your knuckle, and if you double tap with your knuckle, it takes a screenshot. And if you draw a circle with your knuckle, you can basically cut out part of the screen. I mean, it
could come in useful.
It could, It's not something you're going to use a huge amount of the time, but they're trying something different. Whether it will work or not, who knows?
So when are we going to be able to get this?
Well, that's the thing. They haven't quite said a firm release date yet. We've got an idea of pricing. SIM-free, the 16 gigabyte storage version, you're probably going to look at about between 350 and 400 pounds, which is actually very affordable. It's a good deal, cheaper than the other flagships on the market. So if you're looking for something which is premium, metal, has a decent amount of power, octa-core processor, 3 gig of RAM, then it is an attractive price and an attractive phone. So they could be onto a winner. We're probably looking availability within the next month or so.
Cool. Well, that's all for TechRadar Talks today. See you soon.